Hello, students, parents, and all other stakeholders. Good afternoon. Namaste from KIC Nepal. Uh, we hope that you all are well, safe in this global pandemic situation of COVID-19. Myself, Shyam Dahal, Director of Operations of KIC Nepal. I would like to welcome to you in our Facebook and YouTube virtual information session. We are located in different locations in Nepal, such as Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Kalanki, Pokhara, Butwal, Chitwan, Birganj, Biratnagar, Itohari, and Birtamod. Currently, most of our offices are operating online due to the COVID-19 situation in Nepal as well. So we are giving you the online counseling session, online information session from our office, from different offices. Once again, I would like to welcome to you in our virtual information session today. As always, we are conducting such a virtual information session to provide maximum information about study abroad and complete information about one particular college or university in one session. Also, I would like to welcome Mr. Ravi Dahal, Counselor of KIC in this session today. Welcome, Mr. Ravi, in the session.
Thank you, Samson.
Okay. Today, in this live session, we will be talking about the study in Australia, current COVID-19 situation update from Australia, some recent updates from the Department of Home Affairs for the new visa applicants. Most importantly, we have a representative from the University of Canberra, Australia, to talk about the more about the University of Canberra. As you know that there are many universities in Australia providing globally recognized qualification. We also understand that it is very hard to choose one particular university from the list of the many universities offering the same program. So today, we have decided to talk about the University of Canberra, which is a high-ranked university globally and in Australia as well. Today, to talk about the University of Canberra, we have very special guest from university, and with the delegate from the University of Canberra, we will be discussing its programs, scholarship, intakes, entry requirements, and many other factors. I know many of you have questions about study in Australia, new updates, and about the University of Canberra as well. So you can mention your questions in the comment section below. In the second stage of the session, we will answer those questions. So I'd like to request you to start asking questions now in the comment section below. We are live from our Facebook and also from our YouTube channel. Without doing any delay, let me introduce our guest today. We have Mr. Prasant Anand, who is in-country representative, South Asia for University of Canberra. Welcome, Mr. Prasant, in our virtual information session today.
Thank you, Mr. Sham, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to go live on your Facebook page and make the Nepalese students understand the benefits of studying in Australia and in Canberra. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time today. Before starting the information session about the university, I would like to ask Ms. Prasant about the COVID-19 situation over there in Australia at the moment, and further steps are taken by the Australian government to welcome international students in the future.
Mr. Sham, the Australian, many parts of Australia have been able to contain the virus spread into the wider community, and the various respective state governments have helped the international students, support them in various manners. And if we talk about Canberra especially, then yes, the ACT government has supported with a package of 4.5 lakh thousand for the community. The university has been giving food hampers, to the student, and has supported the students with tele-counseling in, clearing out any questions or queries that they have. Also, as we speak today, there is no active coronavirus case in Canberra. So that speaks volumes, about the safety practices and about the health standards that are followed in Canberra. So the government has taken care of, the wider community and the international students as well across Australia.
Thank you so much, Prashant. That is very good news that there is no active cases at the moment in Canberra. It means it is very safe, and yeah, it is very good for international students to hear that
Correct.
most of the students at the moment, we always think that many cases are increasing in Australia. So especially in Victoria State. So it is very good that Canberra is like under the zero positive cases. Thank you so much for the COVID-19 situation update from Australia. Now, I would like to request you to start the introduction session today. Over to
Sure.
you, Prashant.
Thank you. Hi everyone. As Shamdin introduced that, I represent the University of Canberra across South Asia, and Canberra is located out of the Australian capital territory, and Canberra is the capital of Australia. University of Canberra is ranked in top 1% universities across the globe as per the Times Higher Education rankings, and it is also ranked in top 10 universities in Australia. We are recently ranked as number 18 in the top 100 young universities across the globe. University of Canberra offers a host of programs in business, management, IT, health, allied health, business architecture, arts and design. The overall graduate employability rate for University of Canberra across all the programs is about 89%, with a median salary of about $62,000 in the pre-COVID times. The students have been able to get the part-time jobs easily because there are more than 25,000 private companies in Canberra, and the population also being less gives a great opportunity for the international students to get part-time jobs. I would request all the students to go on the Careers UC page on Facebook, wherein almost on a daily basis, all the part-time jobs, internships, even full-time jobs are updated. So it is the most updated page, and you can see the various opportunities which are posted there. We offer, as I did mention, a lot of programs, in the allied health. We have a hospital on campus, so the clinical internships and placements for the students is not a problem. Students, take the advantage of the hospital being on campus, as far as the practical exposure is concerned. And Bachelor of Nursing, as a program, has got almost 880 hours of internship inbuilt in it. The basic requirements are obviously an IELTS 7 with E7 and a requirement of about 74-75% from the HSC board. Other programs like Bachelor of Pharmacy, Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Bachelor of Nutrition and Dietetics are also available as far as health programs are concerned. If we talk about the master's program in allied health, then we've got Master of Counseling, Master of Physiotherapy, Master of Pharmacy, Master of Speech Pathology, and then Master of Occupational Therapy also. Again, most of these programs lead to registration, and students definitely have an advantage because of the rehabilitation hospital being there on campus. Other programs like, if we talk about IT, then we've got programs like Master of Data Science, which has specializations in business analytics and artificial intelligence, Master of Information Technology and Systems, which has specializations in cybersecurity, Internet of Things, cloud computing, cybersecurity, data science, and a host of other specializations. Programs like Master of Business Informatics, Master of Engineering with a specialization in network and software engineering are also available to the students. The basic entry requirement is about 60% from the graduation and an IELTS of 6.5 with 6 each. Now, all these master's programs, have scholarships starting from 10% to 25%. Students who've got 65% at the graduation are eligible for a 10% scholarship for the entire course duration, and students who've got an 80% are eligible for a 20% scholarship for the entire duration. But programs like Master of Data Science, Master of International Business, Master of Marketing Management, Master of Human Resource Management, they have 25% scholarship both for the first year and the second year if the student has only 65%. We also have a very good program called Master of Communication. It's a program which gives detailed insights into branding, marketing, and public relations. And University of Canberra's Master of Communication graduates are ranked number one in Australia for graduate employability. The best part is that the fees for this program is only 26,000 Australian dollars. So it's a program which gives very high employability at very less fees. So I think this is one program that the Nepalese students can definitely take advantage of. At the bachelor's level, the basic entry requirements for our business, IT, and management programs is 70% from Nepal board and an IELTS of overall 6 with each 6, PT of 50 with each 50. Again, the students who've got 70% are eligible for a 10% scholarship for the entire course duration. Students who have 85% are eligible for a 20% scholarship for the entire course duration. But again, there are some programs like Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Business, International Business, Bachelor of Sports and Exercise Science, Bachelor of Communication and Media, Bachelor of Design Architecture, which again carry 25% scholarship if the student has 70% in HSC. So students can definitely take advantage, of these scholarships which the university is offering. And the best part is that the on-campus accommodation starts at only $144 per week. It's an on-campus accommodation, so even if a student don't have a relative in Canberra and they still want to come to Canberra because of the higher employability and higher wages, they can come and stay on-campus accommodation, which is very safe and secure. Uh, so, students, if you do have any questions related to studying in Canberra or studying in Australia, I request you to post, your questions in the comments so that we can answer all the queries.
Okay, Prashant. Thank you so much for the information about the
You're welcome,
university. Before starting the Q&A session, I would like to discuss about some points. Like, could you please explain about a little bit more about the scholarship, so that our students will be clear, undergraduate and postgraduate scholarship and the general entry requirements for Nepal?
Sure. So as I did mention that if we talk about the bachelor's program in business, IT, and management, the entry requirements is 70% from a Nepal HSC board and an IELTS of overall 6 to 6. The allied health programs have a percentage requirement of more than 74%. In some cases, even 92, like in Bachelor of Physiotherapy, and the allied health programs have an IELTS requirement of overall 7 with each 7. Now, if we talk about the scholarships at the bachelor's level, if any student does have 70% in HSC, they are eligible for 10% scholarship for the entire course duration. And if they have 85%, they are eligible for a 20% scholarship for the entire course duration. But yes, as I did mention, that programs like Bachelor of Business, International Business, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Environmental Science, Bachelor of Sports and Exercise Science do have 25% scholarships. There are some programs which have 25% scholarship if the student has 70% in Nepal HSC board. Coming over to the postgraduate programs, if a student has 65% in graduation, they're eligible for a 10% scholarship for the entire course duration. And if they have 80%, they're eligible for a 20% scholarship for the entire course duration. But again, there are some programs like Master of Data Science, Master of Marketing Management, Human Resource Management, International Business, which have 25% scholarship for the entire course duration if the student has 65% in graduation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There is one comment that we have received. My sister is under 18 student and I would like to apply for the bachelor's degree. Do you accept under 18 students? What are the criteria? So she's talking
Yes,
about under 18
we
students.
do accept under 18 students. Students should be a minimum of 17 years of age, and all the welfare arrangements and everything. The student can nominate University of Canberra to do that.
Okay. Along with that, can you explain a little bit more about the facilities like the accommodation facilities in the Canberra and the student support services of the university and international student ratio, like which are the most countries that students are studying in the University of Canberra. So, and especially accommodation and transportation facilities and all those things.
Sure. So we do have a 4,000 odd accommodation, on campus, and accommodation for international students is guaranteed on campus. Uh, Various different, types of accommodation is available, starting from a 12-bedroom apartment to a 5-bedroom apartment to twin sharing to even individual accommodations as well. There are a lot of restaurants, and eateries on campus, which actually the students can take care of. And the nearest mall, which is the Belcon Mall, is only 10 minutes walking distance from the campus. So a lot of facilities are available for the student, and there is a dedicated student center on the university, to which if students have any doubts, they can obviously come up, and the student center is more than happy to help them.
Okay. And the same, there is one question again talking about the accommodation, which we have recently addressed. There is one more question that how is the part-time job opportunities in Canada City?
So part-time jobs in Canberra have been really good. In 2018, University of Canberra was voted as the number one university in Australia for its part-time employability.
Hello, students. I think there has been some technical problem with Mr. Prashant. So he was addressing about the part-time job opportunities in Canberra City. If you have any questions about University of Canberra, location, about the Canberra City and the programs that are offering by University of Canberra, please mention in the comment section. We would like to welcome Prashant once again if he is ready. I think he is still having some difficulties. At the same time, if you talk about the programs that University of Canberra is offering for Nepalese for international students, there are many programs that if you talk about the undergraduate programs, the Bachelor of Accounting course that you can apply, Bachelor of Applied Science in Forensic Studies. Even there is the arts faculties, Bachelor of Arts, Creative Writings, Digital Media, Film Productions, Global Studies. And if you are interested about the entrepreneurship program, then you can specialize in the Bachelor of Business, Entrepreneurship and Innovation, HRM, Human Resource Management, and the Marketing, Service Management. And also there is the Bachelor of Commerce, Accounting Specialization program, Bachelor of Communication and Media, Journalism, Sports Media, and you can even apply for Bachelor of Design, design program, Visual Communication Design, Bachelor of Early Childhood and Primary Education, and the Bachelor of Event and Tourism Management program, Bachelor of Environmental Science. If you are planning to study environmental science, then there is a Bachelor of Environmental Science as well. Bachelor of Health Science, a Human Movement. If you are from the health background, then even you can apply for Bachelor of Health Science Human Movement course. which has just IELTS 6, each band 6 requirements. If you are from nursing background, you can apply for the Bachelor of Health Science course. Bachelor of Information Technology, which is 3 years course. You can apply for Bachelor of Information Technology also with many specialization. There is Bachelor of Nursing course also offered by the University of Canberra. But the IELTS score requirements is 7 each band or equivalent of the PTE TOEFL score. So if you have IELTS 7 each band, then you can apply for Bachelor of Nursing program also, because Bachelor of Nursing is the most demanded course by Nepalese students in Australia, especially. Just a second. Hi, Prashant.
Hi, Shah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
just got some internet connectivity issues.
Okay, no problem. I was just talking about the undergraduate program offering by University of Canberra, and you you were talking about the part-time job opportunities before. So,
Right.
could you please continue the same?
Sure. So as I did mention that, University of Canberra in 2018 has been rated as the #1 university in Australia for the part-time work employability. And there are a lot of part-time jobs available on campus and off campus. And students can actually take a look at the Careers UC page on Facebook, which is the most updated page. And almost on a daily basis, there are at least 2 or 3 part-time job openings or internship opportunities which are posted on that page. And even in these COVID times, there have been openings which have been coming up. So it really speaks volumes, about the way university take cares for as far as students' internship opportunities are concerned. And the University of Canberra does have Australia's one of the largest work integrated learning project, in which students are given an experience and exposure to the practical world, wherein they learn the nuances, of the professional world as well.
Okay, that's good. There is one comment. Is internship is paid? Talking about the
It
internship.
can be paid, or it can be paid. It can be unpaid. It depends upon the opportunity and also the student as well.
Okay. There is one question specially talking about the Bachelor of Nursing. Hello, I wanted to ask if I could get an admission for Bachelor of Nursing, having completed PCL with IELTS 6.5.
Barsha, it will be difficult because now the requirement is overall 7 with each 7. But you can start with an ELICOS program. But even after completing the ELICOS, you still would have to retake the IELTS and again score 7 with each 7.
Okay. Prashant, I would like to add one more question from my side for the
Sure.
same. If a student has got 6.5 IELTS, they can continue with the ALI course and they can package Bachelor of Nursing as per you, right? And if
Correct.
they are able to get IELTS 7 or equivalent PTE or other acceptable test score after the ALI course, they can continue Bachelor of Nursing, right?
Correct.
Okay, so at the moment, what is the minimum IELTS requirements in order to package with ALI course as well? Like 6.5 each band or 6.5 with no band less than 6? What is the IELTS minimum IELTS score in order to package the ALI course?
See, we can look it on a case by case basis, and we would want it at least to be 6.5 minimum.
Okay. Also, there is one foundation program, something that University of Canberra is offering. So, can students package with the foundation and Bachelor of Nursing as well?
Students can package, but again, the university will allow it on a case by case basis.
Okay. Again, the next question is about the internship. Yeah, we already addressed. Do we have masters in physiotherapy? If yes, what is the requirements of IELTS? Also, is there any option for Bachelor of Veterinary pass out students?
We do have Master of Physiotherapy, and the basic requirements is 70% in graduation and an IELTS of 7 with each 7. But it's a ranked program, so it's a highly competitive program. So, I would advise the students to have a better percentage and a better IELTS score if they are looking in to apply for Master of Physiotherapy. Um, for a Bachelor of Veterinary passed out student, I don't think we would have an option because we don't offer free courses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I think we have addressed these comments as well. I would like to ask some more questions. Could you please just explain about the process for applying for Nepalese students? Like, what is the GTE process, interview, and all those things from your side? We have already updated our students, but again, it will be more useful if you can explain one after another step, and GTE requirements, what you will be looking like, interview, financial, how you will be looking GTE point of view. So you can add that part as well now.
Sure. So all the Nepalese students, who are looking to apply to University of Canberra, they can approach KIEC. That's a trusted partner for University of Canberra. And if we talk about the basic GT process, then we are looking at the 1 year of tuition fees and 1 year of living expenses, plus the return airfare to be shown by the students. It should be as in an acceptable form as per the guidelines laid by the High Commission. And we're looking at a student who really wants to come to Australia to make his career. And as far as the interview is concerned, we are looking at how serious is the student as far as his career is concerned. So those are some of the aspects that we exactly look into.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask about the online studies, and recently there has got some updates from the DHA as well regarding the PSW and online study modules. Online study students can study online after they get the visa, that will be counted for PSW as well. So, could you please add some more insights from your side about the online study process and the facilities that students can get in the University of Canberra?
Sure. We have started our, August intake, which started on 3rd of August as a remote learning intake. So students across the globe, who want to study, they can take the advantage of that. There have been a lot of students who have enrolled for this remote learning from across the globe. The students can even pick up 2 units and study 2 units, and the support that is given to these students is as good as the support given to the on-campus students. Services like peer-assisted learning sessions, access to IT support, access to the library and the online materials, and the international student service program, the inclusion and the engagement service. So all this support is given, to a student who's studying remotely with us, and students have studied with us remotely in the past February 2020 intake as well, and their experience has been quite good. So students can definitely take advantage of the remote learning, sitting in their home country. They're getting to know how the Australian education system is, which actually helps the students once they reach Canberra or Australia. The High Commission has, now visas have started coming in, and there have been students who have now lodged the visas and have started getting the visa. So that's a recent development that has happened. And a student who does have a visa, the online studies can be taken care as far as the PSW is concerned. And we will keep you updated as and when we do get more updates. Definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much for that information as well. This was about the recently update that we received from DHA, and University of Canberra is offering online classes also. We have already updated the same, and students, even if they are not being able to lodge their visa application, if they want, then they can apply for online studies as well.
Correct.
Also, I would like to ask you about we have in Nepal, there are many colleges offering international degrees. Some of the colleges they are operating in Nepal, and but the university the student will get the degree from the university, which will be the international university. Like one university in UK, they are offering their campus in Nepal. Generally, it's not distance education, but we call it distance education. So do you accept that qualification that students in University of Canberra?
Sham, we would have to look at the documents of that particular student, and only after we look at the documents on a case by case basis, we can let you know that.
Okay, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. And also one more thing is that there are many students in Nepal having 3 years bachelor degree from different universities, especially Tribhuvan University of Nepal. And recently they have updated their course, and now most of the programs they are like 4 years bachelor degree. But we have many previous graduate that are holding 3 years bachelor's degree. I believe that University of Canberra only accept 4 years bachelor degree from Nepal.
correct,
In this
correct.
in this case, do you suggest anything like any other programs that like PQP or anything that we can offer for those students?
Yes, we have the graduate certificate program, which is called the pre-masters program. It's a 6-month program, and such students can package that program plus the 2 years of masters. So that is an option available of
Okay,
pre-masters.
so if a student has got 3 years bachelor degree, still they can apply from graduate diploma level, right?
Correct.
Okay. And in most of the case, we also used to get the inquiries from the students about the research programs in Australian universities. I believe that yeah, there are many research faculties, research program that University of Canberra is also offering. So could you please add something about the research requirements, how we can process for the research student? Like student has already completed masters, double masters, eligible for the PhD or masters by a research program.
See, as far as the research programs are concerned, a student would actually have to first go to the website and seek a supervisor, right? And once they have a supervisor, then they would have to send them all the documents. And once a supervisor approves them, then they can go ahead with the application and scholarship and everything. As far as the even the eligibility is concerned, the supervisor will let the student know. And in during the process, if they need any support from our end, then we are more than happy to give them that.
Okay, that's good. I think we have covered almost all the factors, all the things, and we have also addressed the comments that we have received till now. Uh, okay. Uh, so, Prashant, would you like to add something? Would you like to add any like final words from your side? Because we have covered almost all the things, and I think we are now nearly to the end of our session as well. If any comments, then we will address that as well. So I'd like to request you for your final words, for especially for Nepalese students who are planning to study in University of Canberra or Australia.
See, Sham, what I would like to tell it to the students and from Nepal is that yes, these are quite unprecedented and difficult times, and we hope that everyone is staying safe and they are doing fine. And yes, this pandemic has actually changed the way things were done normally. But then, and especially for students, studying online is the new normal. So, what I would like to advise students is that yes, it's a difficult situation. Yes, things are not happening normally, but this should not deter them to continue their studies, whether online. It will, we are hoping that in the coming few months the borders open, and things should be fine, and we will keep every one of you updated whenever we have a next update. But the university is offering the intake as a remote learning intake, so students should take advantage of that and you know continue their studies. They should not have a gap in their studies.
Okay, Yeah, talking about the gap that even after your final words, I'd like to request you to address a little bit about the gap that you accept for undergraduate and for postgraduate programs. So could you please add some more lines about that as well?
Sure. We're not looking at a gap of more than 12 months, whether a student is applying for an undergraduate or a postgraduate study.
Okay, so undergraduate study also, yeah, students shouldn't have more than 2 years, and for postgraduate as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, both for undergraduate and postgraduate, it should not be more than 12 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
If the student is for the postgraduate and the student is working, in this case also it is the same that a student you will be looking maximum 2 years gap, or will you be considering the work experience also?
See, we will consider the work experience if the student is getting the salary in the bank account and is filing the income tax return statements. So we can consider that a work experience.
Okay, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay, so thank you so much, Prashant, for your time today. And yeah, obviously the situation is not very good, but even yeah, in this situation, we are trying to provide the maximum information to the students who are looking to study in Australia. We are quite hopeful that we will overcome from this situation very soon, and we will have the very good study environment in Australian universities. Thank you so much for your time today.
You're
And yeah,
welcome, Cham.
and also I would like to thank our RT team and Mr. Ravi as well for support and also for technical support. I would like to thank our IT team. Thank you so much for all of you for listening and watching us. If you have any further queries, you can always contact AIC Nepal. We are at the moment working from home especially, and yeah, we are providing online counseling for if you want. You can also collect very useful information from our website, which is www.kiec.edu.np. Also, you can get all the updated information from our Facebook page. We are trying to update all the new updates that we received from our Facebook page as well, so that you can check our Facebook page and can get the updated information all the time. Stay safe, all. Have a good day, and bye bye.
Thank you, everyone, and please take care and stay safe. Bye.
Bye.